Hey, hello, and welcome back, my managerial economics students. So we actually have one last thing to do in terms of the inverse demand function, right? We were told that the price is equal to $40, and I told you guys, oh, that's actually not, kind of relative information, right? But it is actually relative information. Why is it relative information? Because we're asked in the last bit to figure out what the consumer surplus is, and so we have to imagine there isn't actually. But we have to imagine that there's some supply curve that makes some equilibrium here that's at the price of $40, okay? And when we're talking about consumer surplus, what we're really talking about is we're talking about the fact that there are people, right? There's somebody who they value whatever this good is at near $125, right? That the demand curve is telling us the willingness to pay. So there's a willingness to pay of, sorry about that. There's a willingness to pay of Joe that is, equal to, what is going on? 125. Why are you disappearing? While the equilibrium price is $40. So his willingness to pay, Joe's willingness to pay is 125, but the equilibrium price is only $40. So the difference between that is Joe's consumer surplus, right? It's the willingness to pay. Why? Sorry, I'm frustrated. Minus the price. And so 125 minus 40 is going to give us a consumer surplus just for Joe of $85. So how do we figure out the consumer surplus for all of the different consumers that we have in this particular demand curve? That is the question. And so there's another consumer, they have a willingness to pay that's, a little bit less than that 125, maybe it's 120. Right? So their willingness to pay is 120. The price is still 40, so they still have a consumer surplus of 80. Now, instead of doing this for each different rectangle, each different person, right? What do we find? What are we seeing? We're trying to calculate the area underneath the curve, right? So for those of you that have taken calculus, you know that this is an integral. But for those of you that, just haven't taken calculus but have some geometry lessons, right? If we want to figure out the whole area of this thing, do we know the formula for it? Heck yes, we do, right? We know that the area of a triangle is equal to 1/2 base times height. And so we know the height, right? We know that the height is going to be 125 minus 40, so that's going to be 85. But the thing that we need to figure out is what is the base, right? What's this b? And so to solve for this b, we're going to take this price and we can either put it into our inverse demand equation, or the easiest thing, and the easier thing, which is what we're going to do, is we're going to put it in our regular demand equation, right? Because we're looking for the quantity. So quantity is equal to 500 minus 4p. And so 4 times 40 is what? 160. So 500 minus 160 is equal to 340. So this is our base. And so our area, or our total consumer surplus, is equal to 1/2 times 85 times 340. And when we do the math on that, we end up with $14,450. All right, everyone. I hope that helps. If you would like some more help or like some more problems, please just go ahead and put a comment down below. Send me an email, and I will get those uploaded ASAP. All right. I hope you're having a great Monday, and welcome again to Managerial Economics. I'm really looking forward to a great 8 weeks. Have a great day, guys.